Hello, my name is Frank Wang from the University of Michigan, and today we're going to be taking a look at mobile malware analysis and detection. This lab was developed by Anyi Liu and Xingyi Li from the Oakland University and supported in part by the National Science Foundation and the Michigan Space Grant Consortium and the Oakland University. In this presentation, we will be looking at the learning objectives, the relevant technology, the deliverables and the point system, and then go through a demonstration. We expect that from this lab, you will be able to understand the technologies that are used to analyze software and then perform this analysis, both statically using technologies such as FlowDroid and the Mobile Security Framework, and then dynamically using VirusTotal. There are two types of analysis, static and dynamic. Both forms are used to detect defects in code. Static analysis accomplishes this by examining the source code before it is run. This allows it to find errors that violate standard programming practices, such as overflow errors, but will not be able to take into account the programmer's intent. Using tools to examine the code is often faster and more accurate than writing test cases. Dynamic analysis, in contrast, is the evaluation of the program while it is running. It is important for dynamic analysis to have good test cases in order to account for all possible scenarios raised by the program. Using tools to conduct dynamic analysis allow for better coverage of the code and minimizes the overall effect that the instruments have on the program. We can see in this diagram here that the dynamic analysis is applied while the program is compiling, and both the compiled program and the test suite contribute to the final execution. In this lab, we will have 4 deliverables, each worth 10 points. And now we are going to go through a demonstration of how to pull and install a container in the attacker's VM. This is task 1 in your lab manual. For this lab, you will need 4 different APKs. 3 of the APKs are located in this folder here, the Malware Analysis lab. We can see them here. And the other APK will be the reverse TCP APK that you created in the Developing Mobile Malware lab. That will be located here or wherever you placed it in the previous lab. You can either move your APK from this folder to the other one with the other 3, either by manually copying and pasting into the other folder, or by going into your terminal and running a command to copy the APK from the reverse TCP from one folder to the other. So we can see that the reverse TCP has been copied over. Afterwards, we will pull the Docker container. This would be done using a Docker command to pull. This Docker container is a little bit larger, so it may take a little longer. Once the pull is finished, you can go ahead and run the container and enable the mobsf web application with this command. This is one command, although I believe in the lab manual it appears to be 2. So be careful when copy pasting it. The pull should only have taken 5 to 10 minutes, depending on your internet speed. This command should open the Mobile Security Framework and we should get a screen with shell at the /root directory. Once this is finished running, here we go. So we have our root directory. From here, you can go ahead and complete the task 2 and then the rest of the lab.